important. So without hesitation, let's go. Negative edge canceling. So, as you know, Gotenks has 4 ghosts, and they trigger whenever you let a button go. For example, I press light, when I let it go, it triggers. So that kind of limits us to be using four buttons before all our ghosts are out, right? We have them pressed, we can't like press anything else. But there's like a trick, as you see, so they don't go out, and you can do like weird stuff like this. The trick here is actually, in theory it's hard, but to do it it's actually very simple. The thing is, there's like states in the game when the game is like frozen, and it doesn't like the ghosts cannot like trigger because the game is frozen. See, like after a 2H smash, here are the situations, by the way. After I vanish, see, like the ghost didn't trigger, even though. Let me just press a button so you see. And then I let all of my buttons go, and nothing triggered. The same with Spark. See, I can like press buttons. And what else? Basically any smash, like 5H, 2H, and also air H, that's important. So in this combo, what I do... Oh, I forgot he's not blocking. In this combo, what I do is, I try, after I hit him, usually like with an overhead, for example. Oops. Sorry. Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Oops. Oops, sorry, that's a weird link. Just woke up, I'm rusty, my execution kinda sucks, so let's go with not with an overhead. What I do is basically, I try to connect anything into a 2H, and after I did that, I let all of my buttons go. And then I press H and let it go again, because the window is so big, you have enough time to do that. Why press H? So the super dash comes out. Here, see, the super dash came out, but I have no buttons that I hold. So basically, you press anything and try to connect it into a 2H. After you did that, you can let all of your buttons go and press H really fast one more time and let it go. So you get a super dash. And what will happen is... Sorry, I'm bad at talking and pressing stuff. Anywho, what will happen is you're gonna fly with a super dash, but no buttons like are being held. So after that, what you do is you do the same shit, but you let your buttons go on the jump H, because it has the same property. So knowing that, I can press 4 buttons before a 2H, and then I can press like 4 buttons before jump H, and then look, and then I let them go again, and the ghosts didn't trigger. So the ghosts have a OTG property. Because of that, you can either decide to continue your combo, whatever, right? Or you can decide to go like for a double Goki, and this one is even stronger than the previous one, because you don't have to set up the ghosts. They're already set up. You can use that on the screen too, by the way. For example. Oh, he's not gonna block. And now I could have comboed him, but I can like go for weird stuff. What I do, usually, also you have to time it, because it's very dependable on how he woke up. If he did a delay wake up, you have less time to do a double Goki. So, but the thing is with double Goki is that it covers delay touch if you have the perfect timing. Let me just show you real fast. Ground recovery in place. Delay touch. Sorry, go the wrong one. See, because like you have to know all the like timings of the delayed wake up, of the non-delayed wake up. No, just a regular H. Yeah, see, so whatever. You can do that in the screen. Sometimes it's really cool because wait, let me put that thing off. And the block off. Because he's used to like a regular Goki, and you just spice things up. Oh. But you get what I'm saying. I'm sorry, I'm rusty. I have it recorded somewhere. I'm gonna link it up on Twitter. So let's move on. A very important thing is how to press it, because I play on Joy-Cons. So what I do is this is very important. You see, you're not an octopus, so like one of your fingers can't press like 8 buttons or some shit. So what I do is I mapped my R2 to Dragon Rush. This is I mean L2. This is Dragon Rush, and my R2 is Super Dash. And basically what they are is L2 is light attack plus medium attack, and R2 is heavy attack plus slash plus special. So if I press light, my Dragon Rush becomes a medium, because I have light held, and the game can't if I'm holding light, it won't press light again. So it's always a medium. But if I'm holding medium, the same L2 becomes a light. The same thing works with the Super Dash button. If I'm holding H, it's always going to be a special, even though it presses the button. The same thing, if I have special pressed, it's always going to be an H. What that gives me, for example, if I did an overhead, oops, I don't have to press it with the same finger, light and heavy. I just have to, sorry, I just have to press, for example, if I'm doing a medium overhead. Oops. Okay, let me do a light overhead, it's easier. If I'm doing a light overhead, I just have to press then L2, and then R2. Wait, sorry. I'm not gonna talk for a second, so it's really mixing me up. But I fucked it up, but you get the point. Okay. You get the point, like, I press it with the shortcuts, because it's much more easier. Oops. It's kind of tight, but it's really possible. Anywho, you got the point. I don't want to waste your time. You got the point, you can train in that. So, basically, whenever you do a Goki, you have to think what you're gonna press, what you're gonna do, and which ghost to let out. I usually let out like slash ghost, because it irritates me the most, because you don't press slash usually. And also, for example, check this out. If I want to trigger the slash ghost, like heavy cancels into key blast. I just can't randomly hold it. It fucks everything up. Here, if I hold the S button, he's gonna do a key blast. So usually, so this gets out of the way, I start with a slash ghost. Whatever, right? So, this is like the basics of it. It has a lot of fun utilities, because first of all, like, you don't have to let all your buttons go when you vanish. It's really useful. Plus, like, if you spark, you also don't have to let them go and stuff like that. So there's a lot of possibilities there. You can do really fun loops with this stuff. It's like the most it's done for you to optimally confirm after ghosts, because like what are you gonna do if not that, right? Into a knockdown, into damage. Also, oh wait, Also, what do I want to say? Oh, also it's very important to train the timing, because like if you opened him up on the first hit of the Goki, or like on the second hit. On the second hit it would look something like right now. Oh, also very important, the ghosts always have to hit into a block string. If they hit out of a block string, because your initial hit has to be your normals, because if it's a ghost, it's gonna fuck everything up. Because like, Thief is gonna like fly away and shit. You don't want that. You want the ghost to be in a block string, so your hits will always be like your normals. So knowing that, like, you just have to calculate. Okay, whatever. You just have to calculate like how much time you have, how did he wake up and stuff like that. It's really hard to go over everything. I'll need a pen and paper, like to write all the possibilities down. It usually comes down to feel. After you do like a million of different wake ups and Goku situations. Oops. Mid-screen, by the way, I usually go for Raw Donna. It's the easiest. Oh, sorry. Oops. Sorry. Was too late, but you get the point. It's not that hard, it's just I just woke up and I'm really rusty, guys. I'm sorry. It's not that hard. Oh, a bit earlier. I'll do it just one time just to show it. Or not. Okay, let me try it one more time. Here. Oh, fucked it up. But you got the point. So, that's kind of easier. Also, what did I want to show? Oh, and this always occurs just after a standard Goki situation. For example, you got him with a Goki, right? Oh, sorry. So hard to talk and to do something. Okay, shut up. Whatever, man. Yeah, and you do like an overhead. Let me just do once overhead. Just once, man. At least the easiest one is from an M overhead. Okay, M shortcut L2. But you get the point. Oh, maybe without crouching, just like a regular. Yeah, I think it's better to do a regular standing light and then crouching age. I can try it out. Oh man, I'm so rusty, I'm so sorry. Yeah, then a standing light into like... Okay, never mind, don't want to waste your time. Also, it doesn't have to. You don't have to let out the S ghost or the medium. For example, you can let out the medium ghost or the light ghost. That's a very simple trick. Oh. You can let go the light ghost and then do an auto combo, for example, and then follow up with that trick. You know, that's very easy. And you usually let out the L ghost if you go for the auto combo Goku, right? Anyway, so you can go for this trick. You know, it doesn't have to be the S ghost. The S ghost is the most like difficult because you have to do like those shortcut confirms. They're kind of hard, as you see. Like I did like one and didn't even confirm it. But the easy peasy way is to do the auto combo. Also it's pretty optimal because, yeah, anyways, you always go like for this shit, right? So so yeah, that's that. Oh yeah, I wanted to show some funny loops you can do then. There's like this 6S loop. It looks really weird. Oh wait, sorry. Wait. I forgot it because I never do it like in matches. I'm not crazy. You have to like let Key Blast Ghost the yard. And then you like catch him in the air. Wait, let me try it once more. Fuck. But you get the point. You can do like 4 Key Blasts and 4 Ghosts and then catch him in the air and shit. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do. Basically, it's not hard. Just know like that your 2 H's are like the point where you can let go of any ghost. And the window is so big, it's so fucking easy to do. The hardest part is to learn how to confirm into a 2H without like... Because you have to think like, I didn't hit him. Like he blocked. So what do I press, right? And then when you open him up, he's like, yeah, fuck, I opened him up. Like, I can finally, like, confirm. How do I confirm into a 2H so I can let go of everything that I'm holding? And sometimes it's like a risk, like, do I go for this? And then, like, I stop holding that. But anyway, you always have to think about, like, how do you confirm into a 2H after you open him up, right? The basic ways are, like, after an overhead, after a light, I mean, to medium combos, but it's trick, but it combos. So you do 2 medium into 2 heavy, or vice versa. You can do this. It's pretty tricky. You have to train it, but like the point is you have 3 buttons before the 2H. So just train the confirms, and you'll be alright. After a while, it's not. The thing is, it's not that hard. After you hit the 2H, it's like easy peasy. As you see, it's like really hard to fuck up. Just like super easy. The combos after it are also like, if you train the Gotenks combos, they're not that hard, right? The hardest part, again, is to know what ghosts you let out, what to press, after which confirm, so you get the 2H, and stuff like that, right? So, yeah, so that's that. Is there anything else? I don't know. I can show a funny ghost trick while we're here. A lot of people don't do this, but it's actually really cool. Is to, let me put him on counter hit. Counter hit. This is vanish, right? Oh no, this is vanish. This vanish, yeah. So. Oh, and block first. So you like run with a reflect because he thinks like you're gonna do a true string, but if you didn't do a true string Goki, it's just like a masher check. You do a little frame trap, and if you fuck, I fucked it up again. You can like super dash and do whatever. It's like masher check, mini frame trap trick. And then you fuck him up. Also, what not a lot of people do is, oh, let me put him off, is throw 50-50s when the ghosts are on. For example, here. Oops. Oh, shit, he's not blocking. Okay, so, here. See, this was a throw. And this is a hit. So he has to, there's a lot of situations when that happens. And he has to guess, like, are you gonna throw him? Or are you gonna bait him into thinking you're gonna throw him? See, this was a throw, it could have been a hit. So there's a lot of situations where you can set this up, and it's really really hard to block. To understand like this is gonna be a throw or not, and it's really hard to break the throw because of that. Because anything you do to break the throw, you're gonna get fucked up by a ghost. But you didn't break the throw, then you're gonna get fucked up by a throw if it's a throw. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, basically this. Here's another quick utilization of that negative edge trick. Guard first on. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't let out the ghost with my vanish. I can make a true block string. Yeah, there's that. Oh, a really fast ghost trick before I forget. Look, what you have to put him on jump, and here's the thing. Check this out. See, he can jump out of that shit. Let me show it once again. It's not meaty, right? He can jump out of the ghost. So, what do you do? Oops. Now this is kind of strict, but it's possible. I get it like one time out of 5 or something. I shouldn't have went for it on Rusty, but I just want to show you it one time. You can actually time the ghost while he's like a little bit behind the screen, and then let them go out manually, frame 1, and then it becomes meaty. Wait, let me try on that side. It's really tricky. I don't go for it usually. I only go for it when I know that the opponent doesn't jump and knows that I can do that. Here, see? And now it's like meaty, and he fell on the other side, so you could do like crazy snaps. I did like a little video on Twitter about that. I can link it too. Also, what else? A really fast ghost setup while I'm here is he has to do vanish, so counter hit. That's vanish, right? Yep. It's a really easy option select. You do ghost, and then you do like a 2H. What will happen is if he did a vanish, he's gonna get fucked. If he didn't do a vanish, you can do vanish yourself, and it's gonna be like a true block string. The ghosts are because the vanish is the only thing you could have done there. Yeah, and you know the vanish true blocks and stuff is it's very like it's 2 meters, but I mean if you're like an anchor and you have 2 meters to burn and you have to do that, then you have to do that. You know. Also another thing in Spark, empty vanish plus ghost. Oh. I mean, like, oh, wait, he's so fucking big. But like on Goki, I love doing like when I'm in Spark. Let me just do it. Oops. Oh, but he's too big, but usually like you can cross them up and then like do whatever the fuck you want, but Broly's too big. It's hard to cross him up. Also, a really fast thing that nobody does is like the 2M mixes. Because 2M, oh, I mean 214M. The thing is, you can cancel it out at any time, right? So, oops, that was too high. You can cancel it out at any height. So, it's basically a frame cut, right? You can't 2H it in theory. Also, counter attack H. They're like, see, he could 2H it, but oops, oops. Like this, or like. There, you can even use the light version, but fuck, Broly has such a good one too. Wait. Man. That one. Yeah, here, see? If his anti-air is not perfect, the reverse one fucks him up also. Man, I keep fucking up that thing, I'm sorry. Yeah, basically this. I don't know, I think that's it. Oh, somebody wrote something in the chat and I can't see shit. Because I put the chat off. So, anywho, thank you guys. I hope that shit saved. If not, then I'm fucked. Have a great day. I'm running off to work.